Many people think that they are self-confident, but are full of insecurity and doubt. Don't doubt yourself. Focus on what makes you valuable, what makes you special. We can all come up with at least 3 examples of what makes us special. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast, Fake It Till You Make It. Today's episode is called Self-Confidence. What is it and how to maintain it? I will be giving lots of advice on self-confidence. A famous quote I love to lead with is, "What others think of me is none of my business." No matter who you are or what you do, people are going to talk about you. So you might as well do what makes you happy and do what you love. Tune the negative comments out. I know some of you are probably thinking, how could I ever not care about what others think of me? I understand that it feels impossible, especially as a teenage girl. Girls always have something to say about other girls. Let's be real. Don't you hear the hallways? They are filled with gossip. The main key to overcoming caring what others think about you is confidence. And that's why I want to talk about it today. My name is Drea, and I pride myself on being someone who leads, is always true to myself, and never worries about what others think of me. I call this podcast Fake It Till You Make It because you have to start somewhere. So why not fake it till you make it? I'm sure you have heard plenty of times from friends, family, teachers, and others, have confidence, or you need more confidence. You're not just going to have confidence automatically. We all start somewhere. I'm sure most of you have heard this famous Rihanna quote on TikTok and Instagram, but I'm going to play it to remind you.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless or powerful like you did out there?
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's either that or cry myself to sleep. Who wants to do that? You wake up with puffy eyes the next day. That's a waste of tears.
It's important to remember that every single person in the world struggles with insecurities. Even Rihanna explains that she pretends to feel good on the days when she feels less powerful and confident. What's the point of sitting around and being upset about something? You have to remember that stressing or crying about a situation does nothing but make it worse. Start by pretending. When you wake up tomorrow, embrace the thing that you are most insecure about. If you absolutely hate your nose, I want you to walk around and think how beautiful your nose is. Try it for one day, and I'm telling you, you will feel so good about yourself. We get one life. We get one body. We get one face. There's no changing the body we are in. Embrace it. You're not ever going to be able to leave the body you are in, so why not feel good about it? Do you want to hate yourself your whole entire life, or would you rather feel free and happy about the person that you are? Hi, Bianca. Thanks for coming to sit with me to discuss this important topic that I think impacts all women and their lives and potentially limits their futures. That is because a woman's confidence or lack of confidence will affect how they view their self-worth, their potential, and what they strive for. This can factor in how they choose their careers and even how they select significant others. It comes down to what they think their worth and value are, which impacts the choices that they will make. Bianca, do you feel that you are a confident person?
Yes, I do.
That's great! Even confident people have areas where they are self-conscious or insecure. Although I consider myself very confident, I will still feel self-conscious about pimples if I get one. Do you agree with that? And if you do, what are you insecure or self-conscious about?
I agree with that because I'm not a very self-conscious person, but when I do get a pimple, I feel like it's something that everybody looks at. So that could lead to some self-consciousness, but other than that, no, I'm a very confident person.
I agree, because I feel like I'm not self-conscious about anything really, but I know that when I get pimples, that makes me feel the most insecure.
Right.
And I feel the need to cover because I don't want everyone staring
I
at
agree.
pimples, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't feel that most women are confident, which means that they spend more time thinking about what they believe makes them deficient rather than feeling at least adequate. The amount of insecurities or time you spend thinking about them impacts your life. Even if you have areas you are self-conscious about, it will not hold you back if you do not spend a lot of time thinking about them. Bianca, do you think that most women are generally confident?
I think that it's half and half because I think in this day and age, when someone thinks one little bad thing about them, they go and cover it up with maybe some sort of plastic surgery. So I do think a lot of women are confident after they modify
I see.
their look.
Yeah, I think that plastic surgery has become such a big thing. Like, even like when girls feel insecure about their lips or like their body, they just go and fix it, and then that's why women have grown to be more confident in this day and age
Yes, I agree.
than they used to be. But there's also girls who are just comfortable in their own skin and they don't need to fix anything.
Right, like the natural girls are very confident. But you could tell who's not confident and who needs that boost.
Right, exactly. What areas of their lives do you think will be impacted when they get that boost?
Ooh, I think there's social life, because when you go out, you could tell immediately when a person is confident or not.
Right, when they walk into the room, you could tell.
Right, you could tell by the way they present themselves, by their walk, by their posture, by their attitude. And I think people would be nicer, because when you're not confident, you kind of look down on other people because you wish you were them. So I think
I
the
agree with
world
that.
would be a little more peaceful if people were more confident.
I think that people often reflect their insecurities on others. So I feel like they will talk about someone and be like, oh, her hair's ugly, because they probably hate their own hair and they don't want
Right.
to feel bad about themselves.
Right.
That's what I think happens.
I agree.
I believe the cause of insecurity or lack of confidence tends to come more from having fewer areas that make you feel special. That is why I believe confidence develops as a person has more areas of lives where they feel special, which will counter the areas where they feel inadequate. That is why I think it's so essential for a woman to focus on what makes her special or on events in which she was successful. I think that we shouldn't dwell on things that we don't have and other people have. Like, oh, her eyes are so pretty, they're so blue, and that makes her so special. Because not everyone has blue eyes. But I think we should focus on what makes us good. Like, if you love your lips, like, focus on that. Focus, oh, okay, at least I have nice lips. If you love your hair, focus on that. At least I have nice hair and long hair. Not everyone has that, and people wish that they had, like, your hair. And, like, you don't even realize.
Right, I agree.
Bianca, what do you do when you feel less confident to make yourself feel better and more in control of the situation?
When I'm having a day where I feel less confident, I'll usually do my makeup nice, or do my hair, or put on a nice outfit, or listen to some confidence boosting music.
100%.
You always have to do that, and you have to cover it up, and you can't let people know you're not confident. For example, I have naturally curly hair. So when I wear it natural in the winter, I don't feel as confident when I wear it in the summer because I don't have a natural tan.
Right.
So I will usually blow out my hair, and I'll feel a lot more confident in my look.
I got you. I always do it. After school, sometimes I'm like, ooh, why do I look like that? I can't even went to school like that. But I'm like, you know what? We're going to get our lives together. I'll take a quick shower, feel refreshed and clean. And I like to do my hair. I always feel better about myself when I have like clean hair, like, clean body. Everything feels better. Love to do my makeup. Even like if it's just mascara, I just feel better about myself. Even doing something so little can make you feel so much better because you feel like you did something.
Yep.
So I think it's important to just get up and do something when you feel the worst, because I'm telling you, you might feel like, oh, I don't want to do anything right now, but it will make you feel so much better about yourself.
Yep.
I think one of the most essential factors in developing and maintaining confidence is how your parents treat you as you grow up and the example they set, and also the friends you choose for yourself. Your parents don't need to keep telling you that you are unique. That is not what brings about true confidence. It's far more important that they make you feel loved and respected. That feeling of support and appreciation provides a foundation of confidence and security. It's also equally important to surround yourself with supportive friends who care about you and your well-being. I grew up with really supportive parents who loved me for me, and they always tell me I have every opportunity to do whatever I want to do, be whoever I want to be, like any sport I wanted to play. I was never afraid to tell my parents anything and everything. I tell my mom everything. She knows everything about my life. I can never fear it, like telling her something, because she has made me feel so comfortable. Even my dad knows everything. I think that my parents made me the person that I am. Like, obviously they did. But my dad always told me, like, to be confident and keep your head up and who cares what others think. He was always that type of guy to tell me that. And also, Bianca's my best friend. Here, she's right here. She's my best friend, and there's no one else that like will support me like her. And I think it's so important to have a good friend that you know you can trust, because that's very hard to find nowadays. You're lucky if you have one good friend nowadays, and that's why I say I'm lucky, because some people don't even have that one friend. Everyone just wants to gossip. Like I said, girls can be girls, and a lot of them aren't your true friends. Even though you think that, they could stab you in the back in a second. It's like crazy. That's why it's important to have that one support system of a good friend. And Bianca, do you feel like your confidence came from one or both of your parents?
I think my confidence came from both of my parents. One coming from my dad, because when you hear a man that like you look up to in a different way tell you like, oh my God, you look so beautiful.
Yes.
Like when you're about to go out to a restaurant, or like when you're getting ready for an event, you feel good, and that gives you the confidence that you need, because that always feels good. And I got another piece of my confidence from my mom, because she always told me that you could do whatever, you could be who you want, no one is like you're the only person that's you.
Right.
And my mom is also a very confident person who never depends on anyone, so I also got that piece of confidence from my mom.
I agree. Do you agree that surrounding yourself with supportive friends helps you?
Yes, I agree, because if you don't have supportive friends, you don't really have a confidence boost of feeling like you're doing things right, and you may second guess yourself. Like Drea, we're each other's best friends, and we never question like if someone's looking down upon us because we don't care when we have each other.
Right, exactly.
And if you're surrounded by friends that are jealous of you and not confident, it brings you down because they're out to get you. They don't want to see you succeed. So when you have a real genuine friendship and you're surrounded by genuine people, it helps you become a better and confident person.
Right, and I think it's nice and refreshing to have a friend tell you nice things about yourself. Obviously, I love when my parents tell me, but it's my parents, and I'm always like, yeah, they're my parents. Obviously, they're going to tell me nice things, but it's also amazing to have a friend, especially an honest friend. I think having an honest friend is important. But if they're a genuine friend, they will be honest. Like, if that dress is not your color, they will tell you that dress is not your color, change. Which is important. Like, Bianca will tell me. She's like, take that eyeliner off, change that dress. Like, she'll tell me. She'll help me. And then she'll help me pick a better outfit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what's important about having a supportive friends. Because supportive friends aren't just nice. They are not fake either. People will act nice, but they're really fake. You need an honest friend.
Exactly.
Are there any people in your life that judge you? And if there are, how do you deal with them? The haters. How do you deal with the haters?
I feel like the people I'm closest to don't judge me because I choose very wisely of who I let close to me. Like, compared to many of my friends, I have a very, very small circle.
Selective few.
Very select few, maybe 4 people other than my family. But I think dealing with haters that are not closer to me doesn't affect me because I don't let it affect me because I don't care. And that leads to confidence because when you're confident, you don't care what other people think except for the people's opinions that matter to you most.
I agree with that 100%. Like, even like on social media, like on my TikTok account, sometimes I'll get some random haters that will just comment on my post. This is what goes through my head. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, and it's always on a fake account. No one will ever like hate on me on their actual account because I know these people know me. And I'm like, this person went out of their way to make a fake account just to comment negativity on my post. I could never do that. I would never do it to someone. I think that's actually so embarrassing and immature because do something better with your life. Fill your life with positivity. If you're going out of your way to make a negative account to comment something negative on my post, then you really care about me, I think. When people do that to you, that fan energy, like if someone that you don't know is talking about you to one of your friends, they obviously wanted to get back to you, obviously just want your attention. And I think that's why like I just like tune it out. Like I'm just like, I feel bad for her. Like I laugh honestly. And that's not my problem. They want to live their life being negative. I'm not going to live my life like that. I don't even respond to it. I just let them hate because I think it's funny and you just have to laugh it off and feel bad for them, seriously, because they're the ones who are struggling mentally because they really hate themselves. So don't let that stuff get to you because I'm telling you, people have nothing better to do. Bianca, it was so great to chat with you. And thanks for sharing your views and insights on this important topic that affects all women. I also want to thank our loyal audience for tuning in. Thank you, communications class. Love you guys. Everyone should remember to focus on the special things that bring you to the world and what makes you special. Other people suffer with some of the same issues as you, but the difference is whether you allow yourself to dwell on them. Always stay positive and always remember to do what feels right to you. Do not listen to anyone that is not supporting you. They are just trying to bring you down. Don't forget to click the link below to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and YouTube at Dry Willis and my TikTok at Dry Playa. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed today's episode. Bye.